Okay, so I'm well aware that most of you are probably not terribly excited about this and probably want to go watch a real video of mine. So, in the interest of not delaying the production of a proper video too much, as well as to not take too much of your time with this one, I'll make this quick. Essentially, I finally reached the point where I can monetize the channel, meaning that you can now become a channel member of one of the many tiers I set up. As well as, if you don't want to contribute monthly, you can also just make a one time donation through that little button near the other options of my channel. I'm going to put which button exactly it is on screen right now. Okay, but if I do become a member, what do I get out of it? So let's go through the benefits of each of the tiers real quick. First, we have the thank you tier for 2 reais, or if you use dollars, essentially $1. What this gives you is the little standard loyalty badge, which I'll make a custom one sometime in the future, emojis when I do make these, as well as a very standard thank you message, the likes of which you've probably seen in other YouTube videos. I'll put up an example on screen so you know exactly how this is going to look like. And this screen, or a screen similar to this, will be put in the beginning of each of my future videos. Next up, we have the voter tier for 7 reais or $4. And if you become a member of this tier, you essentially get everything the thank you tier gave or will give to you, as well as the ability to decide which video I'll make next. Now, that doesn't mean you'll be able to request specific videos. That means that you'll be able to participate in exclusive community posts, in which I'll give a bunch of options, and anyone who votes for this tier will essentially be able to vote on this poll in order to decide which video I'll make that week. Next up is the special voter tier for 40 reais or $10. If you pledge on this tier, you get again everything from the previous tiers as well as special voting benefits. What does that mean? You will essentially be able to vote on an extra exclusive community post which will have the same options as the normal community post to decide what video I'll make next. However, any vote that's made on this extra exclusive poll will be multiplied by 2 and added back into the standard poll, meaning that anyone who donates to this tier will have effectively 3 votes, since they'll be able to vote on this poll with double the weight as well as on the standard poll. Oh, so that means that the votes of the people who pay more will be considered more important? Yes, just like in a real democracy. But aside from that, you also get the standard benefits of me reading your username at the end of my videos, as you probably seen happen with again a few other YouTubers. Finally, we have the meme tier for 200 reais or $50, which I don't actually expect anyone to donate, by the way. Like, I already think that the special voter tier will make a few people kind of turn their noses, since, let's be real, it's a fair bit of money for what are objectively not a bunch of benefits. but this one is mostly here just as a haha joke. I don't expect many, if any, people at all to actually donate for the special voter tier, and I really don't expect anyone to actually donate to the fee tier. But if for any reason you choose to do so, I will make extra exclusive community posts which will contain weekly pictures of my feet. Why would you want that? Heck if I know, but if for any reason you do, maybe because you find it funny or because you just love my channel this much and you want to support it, well, it's there for you. Furthermore, I am well aware that the way it is right now, a lot of these tiers, especially some of the more expensive ones, are not really worth it. Like, I try to come up with reasonable prices and benefits which I could legitimately fulfill. But looking at it right now, I really think they could use, you know, a bit more benefits, that I could give a bit more stuff. But I really don't know what you people would be actually interested in this regard. So in this video and this video alone, you are allowed to recommend perks for me to add to these tiers. Like, what else would you like to gain from supporting me in one of the more expensive tiers? Give your suggestion below, and if I can do it, like if it's something reasonable for me to give every week, if it's something I know I'll be able to do every week, I will gladly add it to the existing tiers. Aside from that, in the future, I also plan to set up both a Patreon and a Subscribe Star as alternative ways for you to support me if you don't want to do so through YouTube memberships for whatever reason. And you get the same benefits that the YouTube members would, aside from, of course, the loyalty badges and the future emojis. How will this work? Well, essentially, I'll make voting polls for every single one of these platforms, and no matter for which pool you vote, it will all count, as I'll add the votes from all of these polls in order to actually decide which video I'll make next. And besides that, I don't really think there's anything else to say. If you so wish, I'd be really thankful if you could support me financially. I know none of us are in a good position financially given the current state of the world, so I totally understand if you can't or even don't want to donate. But if you do, no matter which tier of donation you subscribe to, no matter which membership you choose to support me through, I appreciate any cent you're able to spare to support me financially for what I do. So yeah, I think that will be it for today. If you like this video, please do all the normal YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe. And once again, and yeah, I'll keep saying it from now on at the end of videos alongside my usual messages. So I hope you guys won't be too bothered by this, but if you want to and can spare to, please do support me through the YouTube memberships. I'd be really, really thankful if you did. For now, though, I bid you guys farewell. Obscure Anime out.